Hi everyone.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. We hope you all had a lovely Christmas, holidays, New Year, all of that. And we are back with you today to show you some new launches for women.
Yes, two today to show you. One from Bulgari, which is an extension of their Splendida collection, and the other one from Issey Miyake. Do you want to start with Issey?
Yeah, let's start with Issey Miyake. So the new fragrance we've got to show you is L'Eau de Say Pure Nectar. And it is this beautiful copper bottle. So if you know the other Pure fragrances,
same shape.
We've talked about them before.
Yes.
It's the same shape, yes, but they've just changed the metal cap to copper and this lovely copper glow through the bottom. Very on trend.
It is. It's very nice actually. I'd like that on my dressing table. I think
really
the shape
beautiful.
of these are divine.
Yes. The concept behind Pure is all about this kind of drop of water. So in the original Eau de Parfum it's a drop of water.
Sure.
In the original Eau de Toilette it's that water changing into a petal.
Right.
And in the Pure Nectar it's the petal changing into a full bloom flower that's full of nectar.
Oh, I've got you.
Get it?
I get it.
Honestly, this smells completely different to the other two.
It smells fizzy.
Yeah, because the other two are very much Lily of the Valley based.
Yeah. So
and this is really not.
No Lily of the Valley?
Well, there is, I can smell some, but it's more rosy.
Yes, it is.
And very much
it's pear
juicy
as well.
pear. Yeah. So it's really a kind of fruity floral, but it's a rich kind of sticky fruity floral.
I'll go with that.
I feel like it's got a kind of depth to it, which is nice. It's
less green and
there is still a Lily of the Valley.
Yeah, it's less oceanic than the others.
Yes,
you know,
because the others had some kind of like Maritima notes and ambergris and things, but you haven't got that so much here.
No,
it's definitely more of a nectar.
Yeah, it smells quite sweet, which I do like. But I quite like pear in a fragrance because it's a sweet fizziness.
Yes.
So a bit like a kind of burst of lemonade or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I actually feel like for the springtime it's quite nice. I mean,
it's
not
lovely.
Not that January is by any means spring, but
it is.
You know,
winter is over.
Winter's going, and we're on our way. So I feel like actually it's quite nice for the change of season.
It is. It's beautiful. And the perfumer for this, by the way, is Dominic Ropion. So very famous. Done lots of fragrances for Issey Miyake. So he's responsible for this. So yeah, nice new one. Go and try it. Okay. And then we have something from Bulgari.
Yeah. So I've got Magnolia Sensual to show you.
Beautiful colour.
It is a lovely colour.
Yeah.
I want to say it's almost fuchsia red, isn't it? It's kind of a deep
scarlety,
rich red. Yeah. And I think that red colour is coming from the kind of diva inspiration for the sort of passionate, powerful woman that Bulgari like to talk about often. Because Bulgari in their jewellery collection have a collection called Diva.
Yes, yes.
And the divas, of course, are people like Elizabeth Taylor, who very much a glamorous actress who loved Bulgari jewels. So they're kind of going down that line with this Splendida collection, of which there are 4 now.
Yes, we did a video actually. We'll link it below. On the other 3.
There was a jasmine one, an iris version, a rose version, now we have a magnolia version. And the magnolia, it's an interesting flower.
Nice to have a fragrance based on magnolia, because we do see a lot of rose and jasmine and iris, but magnolia not so much.
No. Although I have to say, I don't know that if you said to me, what does a magnolia smell like, I could actually tell you straight away. Everyone knows what a rose or a jasmine smells like, but magnolia is more elusive in a way. And it's kind of an elusive flower because it only blooms, doesn't it, for a very short time.
Oh, beautiful though, aren't they, when they do bloom?
We couldn't get any for our set today because they're completely not in season.
I mean, we struggle with a lot of things in the UK, to be honest. We can get roses, but yeah, no magnolia.
So what do you think of that?
It's quite green, and it's actually got, I don't know, I feel it's quite sharp initially.
Yeah, there's a real burst of kind of mandarin essence and neroli, the orange blossom essence in the top, which gives it that brightness. And I mean, they talk about it being, Bulgari say it's resplendent, and I do understand that because oh, that's not right. That's the issue, let's do it on here. It does smell, I feel, when I was wearing it the other day, I felt like it smells quite sort of effusive and glamorous and splendid, you know. Resplendent is quite a nice word. But it's not ever so powerful in terms of the projection. I feel like it is quite intimate, quite comforting.
If you know Jasmine Noir, which is another one in the collection, that's much more,
it's more
out
projection.
there. Yes. There is a kind of gourmand, like sweetness coming through now, like just as it's been sprayed for a couple of minutes.
It's an exotic vanilla note that they've put in the base, a Tahitian vanilla. And it's always quite different on the card. Don't you find that often?
Oh, often it is, yes.
Some fragrances more than others, but I'm really finding...
Let me smell it on you.
It is quite different on your skin.
Yes. Much nicer on your skin.
It's a lot softer and less... I can't perceive it so much on the blotter. Let's get rid of that. But it's interesting having them both together because... Going back to the Issey Miyake, you can really smell that kind of... I find in all Issey Miyake ladies' fragrances, from the original one through to this one, there is a quite a heady note.
Yes,
that is
white floral.
Definitely a white floral. Whereas, even though Magnolia is the colour white, I don't feel like...
I wouldn't categorise it in that powerful white floral.
If Magnolia Sensual was a colour, it would be much more like that sort of deeper, reddy, kind of dark pink, something like that. Whereas, even though this is gold on its packaging, I feel like there's a whiteness and a brightness to the Issey Miyake. Sometimes it's quite nice to think about perfume in colour because that helps you to sort of understand the mood behind it. Do you have a favourite?
I think probably the Bulgari, actually.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I also really like the colour of the bottle, which shouldn't matter, but...
I don't know, it does. So aside from this, I was in a shop the other day and I was really interested in the packaging.
Yes.
And I just, normally as a perfume shopper, I don't always go on and on about the packaging, but this particular brand, I won't say what it is because it's not one we work with, I thought the packaging was amazing, but the lady behind the counter just wasn't picking up at all on the fact that I loved packaging. And sometimes I just sort of want to say, I actually want to buy this just because I want it to look nice on the dressing table.
I would totally do that. I've definitely bought stuff just because of the way it looks.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Okay, well that's our new launches then. So we'll try and keep these videos coming in the next few months, keep you up to date with what's new. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.